Hey guys, so I just played another Soulslike and I decided to share with you my thoughts on the game, and even though I have lots of good things to say about Grime, at the end there will be a mini rant because of one mechanic of this game that just took my patience to its limits. So the first thing I'm going to talk about Grime is the story, and what I can say is that I had a great time talking with the NPCs in this game, even though I can't really say I understood the story perfectly, but the idea I got was a funny one, because it felt like I was a super good looking dude in a world of not good looking people and I had to take them all down. There is even a level where everyone seems to praise how beautiful you are, and everywhere around the game people were always saying how perfect I look, and I was laughing pretty hard. I also think that the NPC designs is pretty cool, and I like whenever they scream or got too excited the letters of the dialogue box would shake. It was just a small neat detail. As for the gameplay, it's your typical Metroidvania game. You have normal attack, heavy attack, jump, and as you play along and kill bosses, you will get more special moves to be able to make progress into the game, which made me remember of Ender Lilies in that department. But there is one thing in this game, gameplay wise, that I think it's pretty cool, which is a parry button that will absorb energy from the enemies or bosses to fill your healing bar. And even though I'm normally not a fan of parries in video games, I saw myself using this a lot because it's pretty useful not only to heal but also to damage enemies or bosses. Now where this game shines the most, it's the bosses and its soundtrack. The soundtrack was done by a guy called Alex Rowe, and I just want to say thank you because you created one of the best soundtracks I've heard in recent years. Even if you're not thinking of playing this game ever, I definitely recommend that you go to YouTube and listen at least these 4 songs. Whispering Mothers, The Final Performance, Giant of Eyes, and especially Surrogate Vulture. As for the bosses, like I said, this game is also incredibly good, to the point of having bosses I would score a 10 out of 10. They are creative, they look awesome, and they are also challenging. My absolute favorites being Giant of Eyes and especially Surrogate Vulture. This boss is something else, I tell you, but keep in mind that both of these bosses I just mentioned are from the DLC. Now it's time for the mini rant though, because I almost quit this game at a certain point, and that point is here. In this area right here, if you don't think outside the box and figure out how to progress in this room, it might happen to you what happened to me, which was to get lost for 6 hours going back to all the previous levels thinking I needed something to make progress into the game. But that is not the worst thing. The worst thing is that this game has a grab and pull mechanic that I simply could not adapt to. Maybe it was a skill issue, but this part right here where I just had to push a simple platform to a certain place took me around 1 hour to achieve, and I was losing my mind. The thing is, it only got worse when I reached the final level, and all you do is using that mechanic to be able to make progress. It felt I was doing the Path of Pain from Hollow Knight, except it wasn't because it was crazy hard. The grab and pull thing just seemed to work randomly. And it even got worse when I thought that I beat the final boss, only for the game to throw another Hollow Knight reference and have an Absolute Radiance type climb, except you have again to use the grab and pull thing, only for me to die over and over and over again, making me almost not like the final boss, when in reality it's a pretty good one. In the end, Grime is a phenomenal game that I definitely recommend, with incredible boss fights and a godlike soundtrack, I just hope that you, the player, adapt to the grab and pull system, or you might lose your patience and even quit the game entirely. And that is my review for Grime, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you played Grime, please tell me in the comments what do you think about the game. I see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.